already going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, 48.
60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Oh, yeah. Let's get him. Come on.
Off play action. Lang. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed.
Yeah, baby. We coming to
this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First and 10, Taylor now. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Lang. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing on first down. Lang. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Last week in the wild card win, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
48
From the gun, Lang. He'll buy some time under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
60 Eagle.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. All day, dog.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 5-2 is the mic.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Young. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's caught. Beckham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
2nd and 10.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Young. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Check.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boys. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Here we go, D.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Back to you. I'm going.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That's going to be a long day. Tight dog. Slam.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Looking to throw. Lang. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike, 48.
Off the play fake. Lang. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
All day, baby, all day. 48 for Mike.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Let's go, defense. Back 60. Man up, Mike, 48. Mike, 48.
On third down, Lang. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
3 buzz.
They'll run here with Taylor pushing through the... And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Alert flare.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Hey, 96 is coming.
the ball.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Easy.
They go play fake. Mahomes on the move to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
To throw on second down. Lang got his man complete over the middle. It's Wagner. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Hey, watch your leg.
Mike 48.
Back to throw. Lang. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36.
You got three down.
70 Ranger. 48 right now. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
48 Mike. 48 Mike.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Off play action. Lang. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On third down, here's Taylor. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On fourth down, Lang. That ball caught by Campbell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill. Check 50, check 50. Back to 60, back to 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Lang. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play, but you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Get him. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna make the 48. 79 Broncos. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
48.
Now a give to Taylor, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Give him a show.
Mahomes now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, 43, 15. Cut.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Hey, 43.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Sponge. No.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And the Colts are gonna take possession here. It's a touchback And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Off the play fake, Lang. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
48, 48. Come on.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
48, Mike.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Mike, 48, Mike, 48.
On the handoff, Taylor. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
48, Mike.
They run once more with Taylor.
Go, run.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Blankenship out for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up fighting through it. He's got space. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
And you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Mike, 48.
Off play action, Lang. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here we go, here we go. Double tight, guys, double tight. Out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now here's Mahomes, flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Off the play fake. Lang. Open man right side is Shark. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Mike 48, Mike 48.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football.
60 Bison. The mic. Check. 48's the mic. Switch up.
Shot alert. Mike. 60 Maverick. Yes.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he's got room. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Taylor's got the first down and
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room because I just delivered.
Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
35 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you...
This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Up to midfield. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go. Cowboys. 48 right now. Let's go. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Take 4. Take 4.
Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets off a high spiraling kick. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you worked on.
He's got a man complete.
That's what I want to see.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Steps away to his left.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Mahomes to throw it.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good.
Get
Off
ready,
to the
get
right,
ready.
and that changes everything here in OT. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
Attack! He's checking.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 51 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kill!
Hands it off out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check.
Now Mahomes steps away. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
They'll try again, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.